Over the past year or so, I've seen a lot of complaints that modern Titans don't feel like Titans. Even before the advent of Star Convoy, people were getting infuriated that the design team was prioritizing engineering and build quality over sizing specifically. So many prayers for Hasbro to return to big and overly simple figures, because modern Titans aren't real Titans. But you know what? Seeing where we came from previously, I think I'm happier with where we are now. There's not many toys where the G1 version is unequivocally better, but Titans Return Fortress Maximus is most certainly one of them. I think many of us are quick to forget that nobody liked this thing when it first dropped. The robot mode is okay, I suppose. Head sculpt is pretty nice, but the actual mechanical detail and colors are just so bland. It's just endless swaths of grey and muted turquoise, colors that would be fine if the mechanical detail amounted to anything, but with this aimless Prime Wars-esque styling, it just looks uninteresting as f***. The salient feature, meant to be the clear chunk on the torso, just looks dull because, oh, we have to be realistic with the paint scheme. Meanwhile, Takara Legends proved just going toon accurate would actually make it incredibly lush instead, but what do I know? I'm not 2010's Hasbro, my opinion is invalid. Without upgrades, there's no ankles, so posing is immensely limited. And although he's one of the few to have articulated fingers, he has no proper weapons unless you splurge on the Hasbro Asia Matrix Blade or get a third-party version. The standalone robot is fine, sure, but it just feels so underdone compared to more modern attempts. It doesn't feel like a figure in its own right, just an obligation to have the head do something. Also, remember how awesome the base mode was on the G1 version? Well, here he's just laying down doing the splits. Why would you do that? Why did this have to be a retool of Metroplex? All the charm is immediately lost. And I know there's fan modes, but why put in all that extra effort to fix something that's bad to begin with? And sure, the spacecraft mode is fine, but that was always just a robot lying down anyway. They've taken the path of least resistance here, done the bare minimum to represent this character. This is what Titans were back in the 2010s. From this point, they slowly began getting smaller and better. Yes, they can still make Titans huge, but what's the point if they're just gonna be awful? I'm glad we have Titans like Star Convoy and Tidal Wave these days. We don't need big, dumb, boring pieces of plastic that do nothing. Size isn't everything, it's how you use it.